Hi there, welcome back to the fourth video in the Novice Teacher series. Does the idea of observing another teacher make you feel like a secret agent? Or maybe just awkward, like you're intruding or being a judge? What if I told you that inside the classroom right next to yours is the most powerful, free and untapped professional development you are not using? The secret to saving your sanity isn't a new textbook. It's your colleague's door, and it's about time you open it. Teaching can be one of the most isolating professions. You plan alone in your room, you teach behind a closed door, and you solve problems by yourself. But you don't have to. Observing another teacher isn't about evaluation or judgment. It's quite the opposite. It's about connection. It breaks that isolation and shows you that the struggles you're having are real. Every single teacher has them, and many have found brilliant solutions to these challenges. Before you take a single note, we need to fix your mindset. Most novice teachers walk into an observation wearing the wrong hat. They wear the hat of the judge. You see, the judge thinks, wow, my colleague's room is much neater than mine. Or, I would never do it that way. You need to take off that hat and put on the hat of the learner. The learner asks, what is the effect of that strategy on our students? How could I adapt that one technique for my third period? You see, your job is to be a treasure hunter looking for one great idea to steal. A successful observation isn't random, it's a targeted mission. And for it to work, you need a framework. So let me share a 3-step plan with you that could assist you in this regard. The first step is called the strategic ask. So in your ask, you have to be strategic. Don't just ask, can I observe you? That's vague and puts them on the spot. Instead, identify your biggest pain point. Is it transitions? Is it your attention signal? Is it managing group work? Then text or email a colleague and be very specific. Say, Sarah or John, I'm working on smooth transitions. Could I come see how you do yours for 15 minutes, please? This shows you value their specific expertise and make it incredibly hard for them to say no. Step 2, I'm calling the look for lens. Go in with a lens, not a blank slate. Never walk in empty-handed. Your lens is a simple look for list. If your focus is attention signals, your list might be, what exact phrase did she use? Is there a hand signal? How long does it take for the room to get silent? What does she do about the 2 students who keep talking? You see, this laser focus stops you from getting overwhelmed and guarantees you leave with actionable intel. The third step I'm calling the strategic debrief. This 5-minute debrief is probably the most important step. Thank your colleague immediately. Then ask one specific tactical question about your look for list. Don't ask, why did you do it that way? That can sound judgmental. Instead ask, how did you train them to respond to that hand signal so quickly? Or, how did you decide when to move on if one student isn't compliant? Then just listen, take notes, and end asking one more powerful question. Is there one thing you saw me do that you might adapt? This turns the engagement into a partnership. Another thought worth remembering is something called drive-by observations and stealing secrets. You don't always need a formal plan. Some of the best ideas are stolen in the wild. This is the art of the drive-by observation. Keep your learner's hat on always. In the hallway, notice how a veteran teacher calmly redirects a student without raising his or her voice. Peek at the amazing students' work on the walls. What made that project so engaging? See a great poster? Snap a picture. Hear a brilliant way to phrase a direction? Type it into your phone's notes app right away. Carry a small notebook. Be a thief of greatness everywhere you go. A last thought is the notion of overcoming the imposter syndrome and reciprocity. I know the voice in your head might be saying, but I'm a fraud. They'll find out I don't know what I'm doing. But do remember that every single teacher in your school has felt that way at some point. Asking to observe someone isn't a sign of weakness. It's the mark of a true professional. And the beautiful secret? Most teachers are incredibly flattered when you ask. It validates their own work and their practice. The best way to reciprocate is to simply say, my door is always open to you too. You will be surprised how often they take up on it. In closing out this video, your mission for the next couple of weeks is a simple one. Pick one tiny problem, just one. For example, like how to end a classroom. Find out which teacher at your school does it well and use your focused observation kit and go and pay the teacher a visit for 15 minutes. This brings us to the end of this video. If you found the hints useful, please press the like button and also the subscribe button. We also ask you to press the notification bell so that you are reminded when new videos are loaded in this series or any future series. Next time, we'll tackle the biggest threat to your career called burnout and how to build a sustainable teaching life. Until then, stay well.